Fala galera ligada no Fute Rock, beleza? Estivemos hoje no Hotel Renaissance em São Paulo e conversamos com Scott Stapp, vocalista do Creed. Foi uma coletiva de imprensa recheada de novidades e sobre muita coisa do futuro do Scott Stapp e do Creed. Então, ó, fica ligado aí e vê tudinho, as melhores partes desta entrevista que rolou em São Paulo e só o blog Fute Rock traz pra você. Então acompanha aí e check this out, motherfucker! É isso aí, então, para começar, Scott Stapp falou sobre a banda Arts of Anarchy, da qual ele faz parte agora, substituindo Scott Weiland. Vamos ver o que ele diz.
So it's exciting, you know, the album's slated to come out in March of next year. Singles at the radio now, and we're excited about it, you know, we'll see what happens, man, definitely.
Scott Stapp vai lançar também seu disco solo agora em 2017. Será que ele vai contar pra gente quais são os convidados especiais que ele vai chamar para esse disco solo novo dele?
Right now, you know, the first things first is the new Art of Anarchy record that comes out in March, and I have began writing for my next solo album. There's no tentative release date. You know, I gotta kind of wait and see what happens with Art of Anarchy. And so it's really too early to talk about the other artists that are going to be involved, because I'm just now writing the songs. So I'm excited about it. I like the direction that it's going in, and you know, we'll see what happens in the future with it.
E qual será a música do Creed que Scott Stapp mais gosta? Vamos conferir?
You know, it's kind of hard to really pick one that I like the most out of all of them. I think, you know, off the Human Clay record, songs like Say I and Faceless Man, I was really happy with but there's quite a few, you know, over the years that I could say, but I think just to kind of get outside of the singles, those two in particular off that record.
Charlie Dima, Fute Rock. Sobre as letras ainda, eu gostaria de saber de onde que ele tira as inspirações, se é de vivência pessoal, ele imagina tudo, de onde que vem, porque são letras fortes e ao mesmo tempo bem passionais, né?
You know, most of the lyrics that I write do come from personal experiences. If they don't come from a personal experience, they come from a thought process or just you know, most of them have been from personal experience.
E será que teremos algum tipo de surpresa no show de Scott Stapp em São Paulo? Vamos ver o que ele fala a respeito, né?
I definitely am full of surprises. Definitely. You know, I can tell you, it's going to be a show that you know, all the Creed fans out there are going to love. You know, they're going to get to hear all the songs that they know and love, some of their favorite album tracks, and so you know, I think the surprises come not so much with the songs that I play, but how I perform them, and what happens with my performance that night, because every night's different, and every night something unique and unexpected happens by the way the music moves me, so that's where the surprises lie.
E sobre o Arts of Anarchy, quais as possibilidades da banda tocar no Brasil?
Oh, you know, I would love that. You know, I can't make any promises, but it's definitely something that I know that the band would love to do. And you know, we just have to wait and see that the powers that be can make that happen. You know, if there's demand here for Art of Anarchy to come play, then we're going to come play.
E o que Scott Stapp tem a falar dos músicos da banda que o acompanha nessa turnê em São Paulo?
Well, I'm really lucky to have an amazing bunch of musicians with me right now. One thing that we share is the passion and the love for the music. And that really comes out in the performance. You'll see with the musicians that I have that they're amazing performers, passionate performers, very energetic, explosive. They bring their heart and soul to the show. They come from all over the world. I have one guitar player from Australia, one guitar player from Greece, and then the other two musicians are from where I live now in Nashville, Tennessee. But amazing musicians, and they bring a lot to the show, a lot to the show.
Eu fiz também uma pergunta meio escabrosa aí pro Scott Stapp e olha só como ele se saiu. Muito bem, rapaz. Grande Scott.
Creed, você já fez shows em várias casas de shows gigantes e também em arenas, né? Agora, como solo, está tocando em casas menores. Eu gostaria de saber como é que você se sente tocando para públicos grandes, públicos menores, e qual que você prefere? Um público mais intimista ou um público mais maior?
You know, stadiums and arenas are awesome. I mean, I can't deny, I love to play in those venues. But it's also a good contrast to mix it up sometimes and to play in smaller, more intimate venues. I enjoy them both. You know, but I can't lie and say that I don't just love playing arenas and stadiums because they're amazing. But I do appreciate and enjoy the clubs as well. You know, it's more intimate.
Qual seria a opinião de Scott Stapp sobre o streaming? Veja aí.
Yeah, you know, streaming is become a real issue for songwriters, especially. And I'm involved with an organization that fights for songwriters' rights, and streaming is one of those areas that we're trying to change, just in terms of artists' compensation. But it is a new medium, and bands and artists are going to have to adjust and learn how to make that work for them, and how to you know, take advantage of this new digital age and connect with fans. I mean, anything that can connect you with fans is a good thing. And so in the end, streaming is a good thing. I think we're just all still trying to figure out how to work with it so it can have the impact that you know, it had in the late 90s, early 2000s when Creed was selling so many records.
E aí, você consegue correr 8 quilômetros durante 5 dias na semana? É isso que faz o Scott Stapp para manter a forma. Veja o que ele faz mais, hein?
You know, I do prepare. I physically do exercise, 5 miles a day, 5 days a week running to prepare my body physically to sing that way. And then I do vocal exercises, and I've trained my voice over the years to properly sing and to be able to sing these songs without damaging it. So it's not something that's doesn't come without proper preparation and training.
Mais uma perguntinha capiciosa. Qual é o show que ele nunca vai esquecer e qual é o show que ele gostaria de nunca ter feito? Veja aí o que ele respondeu.
Oh wow. I think one standout that just blew me away was Woodstock '99. I think looking out and seeing 1 million people in front of you and all of them singing the words to all your songs. As far as my eye could see into the horizon was people singing my songs. It was surreal. It was amazing. And then I had a show once years ago in Chicago, Illinois, that I'd like to forget and that I regret and I wish I could take back.
E só para finalizar, você que é fã do Creed, será que a gente vai conseguir ver o Creed de volta alguma vez aí no futuro próximo? Eu acho que vai rolar, hein? Vamos ver?
Mark and I, over the last few years, have really, our relationship has really grown and become a lot more positive. Our families are in communication. We stay in touch with each other, so it's very positive, very positive. I love him, man. I wish him nothing but success in everything that he does, man. And so I wish him the best in everything.
É isso aí, eu sou o Charlie Guima, editor do blog Fute Rock. Valeu por prestigiar a nossa entrevista que fizemos com o Scott Stapp do Creed. E continue aí acessando nosso Facebook, Twitter, YouTube e a fanpage Fute Rock. Fique ligado aí que sempre traremos coisas boas para você. www.blogfuterock.com.br. É isso aí, não se esqueça. Valeu!